What's good, everyone? It's your boy Nark, and it's been a while since we last uploaded a video. But today we got another what if. Since first what if was with Baker Mayfield going to the Giants. Now this one is what if Saquon Barkley was drafted to the Cleveland Browns. So obviously he would be the first pick, or probably the fourth pick, but who knows? Might go QB. But right now we're going with Saquon Barkley being the first pick in the draft. So we couldn't get the number 26 to represent, his number that he wore in Penn State, but we chose number 1. So everything looks pretty good here. Got his height good. Like, this is around what he weighs, basically. And, try to give him the clear face mask, the eye paint he usually has. And he's an 85 overall since he's a high draft pick. But don't worry, he's going to be on the hardest difficulty. So without further ado, let's go see how he does during the season.
Start the regular season.
So we are in week 1 of the season, actually. And let's set our season goal. So since Saquon Barkley is the first string running back, let's see. Do we want rushing touchdowns or yards? I think I'm going to go with rushing yards. Not 1,100 rushing yards is not too bad. 900. Let's go 900. Low expectations was still pretty high. And this is actually after the trades they made this past weekend. So we do face the Steelers first. But let me show you guys the depth chart, actually, of what we're rocking with. Because we do have Tyrod at QB, which is pretty cool. Then we got Saquon, you know me, and then we got Duke Johnson backing me up. Then we got Jarvis Landry and Josh Gordon and Corey Coleman. So our receiver core is looking pretty stacked. We got David Njoku, which is pretty good. Offensive line looks pretty well. I mean, we got the left side back, and then the center is not too bad. The right side is looking pretty nice. So the offensive line is pretty goaty, but we do have a lot of players that will make plays for us, and we should do well. And one thing for sure, though, I want to check where Joe Scobert's an 85. I want to check where my man's Isaiah Crowell went, because I know that he got sunned off this team. But let's see where Isaiah Crowell went, because I'm not too sure where he would go. Well, I'm not too sure where he went. Injury report. Without further ado, it's week 1. We're facing the Steelers and their tough defense. So let's sim this week and see how we do. So we see how many yards we amassed. So we're 0-1. We lost 41-33. It was a good game. Let's check out our stats. So we had 20. Oh, I passed everything. We had 21 carries for 58 yards, and the TD, not too bad. We had 1 touchdown, and we did fumble though, which is one thing, but we did have a touchdown. That's pretty good. So these are starting off right. 2.8 yards per carry, not too bad. But let's see if we could upgrade ourselves since we got 7.2k XP. Let's put our awareness up to 80 since we are a young buck in the field. And catching, should we upgrade that yet? No, let's work on our ball carrier vision. And then let's work on pass block. And 532 XP left. If there's anything else we could do, nope. So he's an 86 now, working on ball carrier vision, which is a 90. So let's pass this week and see how we do against the 0-1 Ravens. We are 1-1. Tyrod Taylor is certainly on target this week as he led the Browns to win over the Ravens. Okay, Saquon had like 50 more yards and then had 2 T as a second touchdown, but he fumbled twice in that last game. That's not too good. What's our carrying like? Because we have 3 fumbles in two games. So let's get our carrying to 92 because it looks like we're fumbling a lot. But we're gonna sim this against the Colts, who are 0-2 and we are 1-1.
Before we go any further,
The Browns are losing that. They had to go to overtime before the Browns finally went out 30-24. 30-24 is not too bad of a game either. We had We had like a good 70-something yards right there. Not too bad. So Saquon's doing a little well. Doing a little well. And let's sim to the middle of the season and see how we're at. If we're in playoff contention, that'd be pretty interesting because all the Browns did in real life was just make a move at QB at Tyrod, then wide receiver Jarvis Landry. Saquon Barkley ran all over the Vikings in a 38-20 victory for the Browns. And we're at a bye week. We're 7-1. The Browns are 7-1. How? Cody Kessler's the starting QB. Looks like Tyrod got injured. I have six. All right, Saquon has 602 yards, 6 TDs, 4 fumbles, 180 carries, and I don't know what happened to Tyrod. I think Tyrod got injured. 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions before he was gone. Did he get benched? I have no idea, but we're third in offensive yards. And weekly awards, let's see who got some weekly awards. See if Saquon's anywhere up here. Saquon, where are you? Nope, he wasn't up here, but hopefully he will. But it looks like Cody Kessler's our starter. I wonder why that would be. Let's check the injury report, see if it's because one of our guys are injured. No, he just starts over Tyrod. Jerome Peppers has a broken hand. Yeah, he just starts over Tyrod. That's kind of weird, but let's suspend this XP, 9.5K. Probably get his carrying to 95. Ooh, his trucking would be nice. I was catching to an 80, and then his catching traffic up to that. Now he's an 87. So Saquon has already like 600 something yards. So advance to the next week. Well, we must have traded Tyrod, to be honest. We're 7-1 facing the 4-4 Lions. Yeah, let me see my QB for a second. Let's see what's good with him. QB. Tyrod's still there. I just guess they started Cody Kessler over him. That's a weird change, but I guess that's what what works. So we're facing the 4-4 Lions. Let's see how well we do. Game. Browns. Oh, we took our second L against them, 35-21. But we're still 7-2, which is not too bad. So we had like 51 rushing yards basically that game. So that's, I guess, okay. But we're trying to get that goal of 900 yards. So let's send one more week, and we're facing the 6-3 Jaguars.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
So we went 8-2, and we beat the Jaguars 45-21. Saquon. Ooh, we got another TD, and got like 70 something yards that game. Not too bad. 7 TDs and around 700 something yards. He's getting close to that 900 yards. I like it. Okay, one more week. Let's get the Chargers. Oh no, we're against the Bengals right now, I think. So we're simming that week. So we're 9-2. We won again. We beat the Bengals 34-28. This is just a rare change of events just for getting Saquon. Like, we're already doing this well. 812 rushing yards. We're getting there. We need like 80 something more yards. Maybe we might get 1,000 yards this season. But we're gonna have to see. But let's sim to the playoffs and see what happens. Week 17 is on its way.
Before we go any further,
Hugh Jackson wins his first Coach of the Year award, and it is well deserved. And looks like we got 27K XP. We went 13-3 with the new team. Saquon had over 1,000 rushing yards, 1,238 rushing yards, 8 TDs, 360 carries. I'm very happy about that. Jarvis Landry had over 1,000 yards. Josh Gordon had 767 yards. Interesting. Let's see how our defense did. Joe Scobert led in tackles. You already know. Sacks went to Myles Garrett. Okay. Interceptions with the Derrick Kindred. So we went 13-3. We were first in offensive yards. Wow, with 6,621. And we were 11th on defense, which is really good. So yearly awards, Matt Ryan was MVP. Nobody on the Browns was even close to that voting. Coach of the Year went to Hugh Jackson because we went 13-3. And the AFC Offensive Player of the Year was Big Ben. So it looks like Jacoby Brissett was traded to the Broncos, and he was 10th place for getting Offensive Player of the Year, which is kind of really interesting. And then Offensive Rookie of the Year, wow, we were fourth in trying to get it. Deshaun Watson got it. Second was Joe Mixon. Third was Kareem Hunt. Wow, looks like everyone did better than me. Best running back, we were still fourth. So let's check out how our stats were compared to everyone else during the season. Because we had over 1,000 yards. It was pretty good, obviously. But see how we compared to everyone else. Kareem Hunt had 1,409. I think I had the most attempts, though, with 360. I had 8 TDs. Average 3.4 yards per carry. 1,238 yards. Yeah, most carries. Most yards went to Kareem. Most TDs went to Chris Ivory with 17. And Jamal Williams with 16 TDs as he had 1,000 yards. But we did go 13-3, so that is a good sign that this is progress for the Browns. With just these moves with Demarius Randall, Tyrod and Jarvis Landry, they did this much. So Brown and Saquon Barkley, obviously. So 13-3. Rams were 13-3. Falcons were 11-5. Eagles were 11-5. Chargers were 10-6. Seahawks were 10-6. Bills were 10-6. Cowboys were 10-6. Jaguars were 10-6. Patriots are 9-6. Chiefs are 9-7. Lions are 9-7. Looks like the Packers went 7-8-1. Didn't make the playoffs. That's interesting. But Matt Ryan was MVP. But oh, we got 27k XP to work with. See if we can bump up Saquon, help him out in his playoff game. Facts. Okay, so let's get his catching traffic up. Wouldn't be too bad. His catching's pretty good. Juke move to a 90. Spin move to a 90. 7k XP to work with. 984 XP. Get his awareness up. Now he's an 89. Now he's 90 juke and 90 spin. So now he's actually an agile beast as he is. So let's see who our first opponent is in the playoffs is. The Kansas City Chiefs were 9-7 in this divisional round. Interesting. We went 13-3. Looking forward to the Pro Bowl. We'll want to talk with Saquon Barkley there and get. Oh, Saquon Barkley made the Pro Bowl. Oh, okay. So our first game is against the Chiefs. Ooh, the Cleveland Dreams were dashed. It was demoralizing. 34-30 loss to the Chiefs. Wow, we lost to the Chiefs. That's crazy. We actually lost to the Chiefs in our first round game. Let's see if I can check the schedule, how it happened, how we fell. So it's Chiefs, Patriots, Falcons, Rams. Interesting. It's about to be Falcons, Patriots. So we lost by 4. Box score. Check the box score. Player stats. Cody Kessler, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not too bad. Rushing. Saquon Barkley had 18 carries for 45 yards. Not that well. While Kareem Hunt had 21 carries for 92 yards. Okay. All right, so they just had a better outing than us. Okay. So let's just see if we made the Pro Bowl. I mean, we probably did because they did say they want to meet us there. So yeah, Pro Bowl week. Let's see who made the Pro Bowl. See if any other rookies. I just made it, obviously. All right, so I was the third running back. So Saquon Barkley was the third running back to make it to the Pro Bowl with Kareem Hunt and Joe Mixon, which is pretty nice. It was pretty dope. Jarvis Landry made it too. David Njoku did too. Joe Thomas, Spencer Drango, our backup, made it. That's interesting. J.C. Treader made it. A lot of our guys made it to the Pro Bowl, which is pretty nice. So I'm actually really happy with that. So Saquon Barkley did help this team a lot. They went 13-3. So like that's really crazy. Super Bowl week. It is Falcons probably versus Patriots. Yep, Falcons versus Patriots. And let's into the offseason and see what happens. The Atlanta Falcons take it on as they defeat the Patriots 35-33 in the Super Bowl. The Dirty Birds are the best in the NFL. They beat them by 2, and it looks like Matt Ryan, MVP, finally got the trophy. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below what else you'd like to see on the channel. Your boy Saquon Barkley did big things, got over 1,000 yards, helped the Browns make the playoffs, go 13-3. It's pretty nice. But without further ado, guys, remember, you got to be a fiend to succeed, and I'm out. Peace.